Welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. I'm your host, Lenore. It's time to hit the kitchen counter where so many delicious, fun snacks can be found. So people everywhere are seriously thinking about what they should choose for the snack of the day. And there's so many options out there, it's actually kind of difficult to narrow down which snacks are in fact actually healthy for you. So today, we're looking for that all-natural fruit snack with a great taste too, because sometimes you try some brands and they're either way too sweet or they're just way too bland and have no flavor. So about a year ago, Brand Ambassador Select was introduced to Chum Fruit Bites. After trying their apple flavor, we were so hooked. So Chum Fruit Bites is an all-natural fruit snack, and it's committed to supporting nutrition with healthy snacks that are available worldwide. So they even give back a portion of their profits to WildAid for endangered species. So joining us today via Skype is the owner of Chum Fruit Bites, Benjamin Bartley. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now,
it's great to be with you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your product, Chum Fruit Bites? I have some here in the studio, so this is a little example for all of our listeners and viewers at home.
Sure. Chum Fruit Bites, we always say there's two pillars to it. One, it's good for you, and it's good for the planet. The good for you is it's made with only fruit. So we puree down whole fruits, apples and pears as a base, then we add in strawberry if it's strawberry or blackberry, etc. if it's berry, and we just slowly bake it for a long period of time. All that does is remove the water content. So what you're left with is a soft biting, chewy fruit snack that's full of all the natural goodness of the fruit. That's fiber, that's the vitamins, the proteins, and good energy, fructose, which is a natural sugar, so the body takes its time to break it down. It gives you a more gradual energy supply. Unlike most fruit snacks and sugary sweets, it's refined sugar, glucose, sucrose, which gives you a sort of sugar hit, a sugar spike. That leads, as we know, to all the problems like obesity. So this is a really good product for you. Fruit-wise, every little bag that you just showed is the equivalent of 2 small apples, so you're getting a lot of fruit in each portion. And the other pillar that we are very proud about is that we give back, we support WildAid, which is a fantastic NGO based out of San Francisco, and they are working very hard to stop the illegal trade in endangered species. Most of that focus is in Asia. A lot of that focus is in China. So it's very relevant in today's environment because, as we know, this whole coronavirus has been traced back to a wildlife market, which were illegal in China. Thankfully, they've made them illegal now. And it has been traced back to a virus found in bats, and the bats were positioned above the pangolins. The pangolin is the most endangered and trafficked species in the world.
Wow.
So that just goes to show how our cause, we believe, is really important. I think we're living it more than we knew was possible in today's world.
Now, how has the outbreak affected your business, and are you trying to help out in any way?
It's affected us good and bad. Where we're trying to get on shelf, things have been put in pause, but where we've been on shelf, obviously, it's the one sector that's doing very well. And we've seen a significant uptick in our online business. Obviously, people want to stay at home. It's really the perfect snack to get delivered for the kids, to keep them entertained, to give them some goodness, to give them a gradual supply of energy. So our e-commerce side is doing very well. And yes, we're trying to help out in the UK, where we're also selling. We've donated product to a hospital where we were selling, as a matter of fact. And we've done some special posts for the UK where all of the employees of the NHS, that's the National Health Service, qualify for a very strong discount to get it delivered to them at home.
Now, how can we get the products delivered to us here? Is there a way that we can go online? Because the stores may not have them, especially with everything being kind of on lockdown.
That's a great question, and the answer is yes. We've really reinforced our inventory on our website supply, so you can get it from chumbites.com as well as Amazon. We're also online, and we've actually lowered our prices to make it easier. And in these difficult times, we want to get as much of these products out there to help everybody who's stuck at home with their kids.
Now, there are multiple flavors. The one that I have here is berry. Can you tell us a little bit about the other flavors that you have to offer for our viewers and listeners?
Sure. Well, we have apple, which is the rhino. Mm-hmm. We have strawberry, which is the panda. We have peach, which is the elephant. As you just said and shown, berry is the polar bear.
Right here.
And exactly. He's a great beast. And our last flavor that's just hit the shelves is mango, which is the tiger. So they're all available on our website, chumbites.com.
And do you mind giving us a little story about how you got involved in Chum Fruit Bites? It's your baby. It is your product.
It is. It's a labor of love, as you would say, and it's again, a two-thronged response. One is I lived in the US a few years ago, and my youngest kid's back tooth one day just disintegrated from all the sugary candy that he was eating. So that really sort of resonated with me and annoyed me that our kids just eating junk and just dissolving their teeth. Luckily for him, it was his milk tooth, but I made it very clear to him that you can't do this again, because if he loses his next tooth, it's all over.
Mm-hmm.
And I generally found a distaste for sort of products that are just full of sugar and really not very good for you. So I always bore that with me. And then the opportunity came up to create a product that was essentially engineered like candy, like a bag of candy. So you get your sugar hit, it's natural sugar. It tastes great, it's natural tasting, there's no added sugar. But it really delivers the goodness of the fruit. So that's where the product came from. And then the branding came from, I am a big passion on shark conservation. I've worked many years with an NGO protecting sharks. I've lived in Asia. The sharks were disappearing. And I wanted to originally call the brand Shark Savers to help the sharks, and they really get a bad rap. But we opened that concept a bit to be a bit more global, to call it chum. And chum is obviously what you throw in the water to catch the sharks. But chum in the English dictionary means friend. So we thought that had a nice ring to it. So that's the very quick story of the brand.
Well, thank you for giving us that story, and thanks for introducing us to an incredible product that not even kids, that everybody seems to like, that I keep introducing it to. So greatly appreciated. If you want more info on Benjamin, Chum Fruit Bites, or anything, there's more details in our description below. Ben, thank you for joining us overseas. I hope everything's going well with you, and the next time you are in the States, we'd love to have you in the studio.
Well, it would be my honor, and I really send my best wishes to everybody out there, and stay safe, because it's difficult times, but we will get through this for sure.
Agreed. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye, guys.